Hey Scorpio, welcome to your next 48 reading. This is going to be what can you expect? We're going to get started. I feel like I want to use reversals for your reading today, so I'm going to, I don't know, I do it when I feel called to, so we're going to use reversals. What can Scorpio expect? I see that Ten of Swords that wants to come out. This is some kind of ending. This could be you severing ties with something or something coming to an end finally. You guys could be severing ties with something, Scorpio, because you're tired of it. Okay, so it could be something regarding your work, or it could be romantic, but I feel like you're tired of something. Maybe something is backbreaking work, or it's just exhausting. You know, it's just annoying. It's a pest in your life. So I feel like you're severing ties with something. You guys could be going. I'm hearing you tried 7 times with something. Like you could have tried something multiple times to no avail. Let's say it's in regards to your career. You could be like constantly hitting a wall in regards to this thing. So it's like, I'm just not going to try. I'm just going to start over. I'm going to end this cycle, close this thing out, maybe go towards something more unorthodox or take a more unconventional approach. Okay. But I just feel like you feel kind of stuck. Maybe whatever you're trying to do, there's a lot of delays, there's a lot of postponements, a lot of issues. It's just annoying. So I feel like I don't know, something's ending. You're severing ties or something's coming to an end is what it feels like. Tell me more about this Ten of Swords for Scorpio. The Ten of Swords. We got the Page of Swords. It also feels like you guys could be ending a chapter with somebody. It could be an air sign, could be a Gemini here, because it feels like you already know what it feels like. Like I already know what it feels like to be a part of this thing. I don't need to go back and experience it again. Like I'm learning the lesson. So I just feel like some kind of experience is not an experience that you want to have anymore. You might be closing a cycle. For some of y'all, it could be regarding education. Like it could be about something that you were a novice in, like you were studying or you were learning in this thing, and you've tried it multiple times, and maybe you're figuring like this thing is just not for me. Like I keep trying to make it budge and it's just not for me. I just don't think I should force it. I'm just gonna end it. I already know how it feels like. I don't need to go back to the slaughterhouse to get slaughtered up again, bandage myself up again to remind myself my memories are enough. I'm just gonna learn the lesson. So I just feel like this is you kind of thinking before you act. You're learning the lesson. You're embracing an ending. You're accepting it, and you're just moving on. You're not really trying to force anything. I'm just going to close out this cycle, try something else, okay? But yeah, the World, the Temperance, the five of Pentacles. I don't know. It feels like Scorpio. I'm going to speak in terms of work, but you could apply this in terms of love if it's about love, okay? Because it feels mostly work or education related, but it could be about love. But for the sake of not confusing myself or you, I'm just going to speak about one topic. You can fit it how you see fit. If this is about a field of study or education or work, I see that you have been trying to make something work in one place and it's just not working there. Like your skills, your expertise, your knowledge is just not appreciated here, or something that you're trying to do, the synapses is just not connecting. Like maybe there's a learning curve, a learning issue, a difficulty in learning. Like I can't focus. I'm just not grasping the material. It's just too much for me. It's not working over here. So I feel like you're going to try to take your services elsewhere or take something elsewhere. Like, you know what? I'm clearly trying to build this business here. Maybe this is not saying anything bad about me or the business. Maybe I should try something new over here, a new experience. So you may not be ending something completely. You're just going somewhere else with it. You're just closing out a chapter here. I'm gonna start this new one over here. Okay, so you guys could be embracing some new opportunities, closing something out, opening something up, and experimenting here with this Temperance. Probably definitely because you feel left out in the cold. And like I said, one second, is it music playing? Never mind. Okay, but yeah, this could definitely be regarding work. I was getting regarding work with that Eight of Pentacles. It could be something like, oh damn, the Temperance card fell out in reverse. I feel like you were not meshing well with something. Like I was saying, the synapses are not firing. It's like you're not attracted to something. Like I'm not into it, okay? Like I'm just, we don't blend. Me and this thing, we don't blend together. I'm not gonna force it, F it, okay? If something is making you feel left out in the cold, it's making you feel like struggle, it's not something pleasant, okay? So I think you're done with that. It definitely feels something educational, because Temperance energy, that's Sag. That gives me the energy of like philosophy, education, higher learning, spirituality. The World is like experience, yeah. What else can, so you're ending something, okay? And it might be about time, okay? The worst part of a situation's over, something is finally done, okay? What else can Scorpio expect in the next 48 hours? Now, I feel like before you end something, the work is going to be done and then you're going to end something, is what it feels like. So you might, like, let's say this is like school, like you might finish all your assignments, all your classwork, you know, you might get all your credits and then you're like, I'm never taking this class again. Like, that's it. So maybe you're not going to drop out, you know, you're going to fulfill your desire. Like, you're going to complete the cycle. I'm going to get what I came here for. I'm going to finish it. But am I coming back? No. Okay, that's what it feels like. So you just getting your just due. You're doing your due diligence. You know, you could probably hop the fence or, you know, jump ship right now, but I feel like maybe fulfillment is important to you, completion. Okay, but we got the King of Pentacles here. This is Earth sign energy. You guys could be, sorry, Scorpio, we had some technical difficulties. I also had to charge my phone, but we're back, okay? But some of you could be dealing with a businessman or a businesswoman. Could also just be an Earth sign. What's this King of Pentacles for Scorpio in the next 48 hours? Tell me more about this. Oh, the King of Pentacles. We got the Ten of Swords, Two of Swords reversed. Okay, and we got the Nine of Swords reversed. Okay, so it feels like something may be very hard for somebody to go back to. You guys could be dealing with someone that is kind of closed-lipped, or kind of like they like to keep their mouth shut regarding maybe the past. There may be some painful experiences that maybe you want someone to talk about, because maybe you want to dig deep or you want to get intimate with somebody, but somebody just can't go back to that sunken place in their mind because it hurts too much to talk about, or something makes somebody break down. It physically makes them uncomfortable. It makes them extremely anxious. Okay, the Two of Swords reversed. This could be an energy of overwhelm. Nine of Swords reversed. This could be like overcoming anxiety or anxiety getting worse. I feel like there's something that somebody just can't talk about, Scorpio. Like, this could be about like past hardship or past pain, or like a painful ending that this person went through. I don't know if this person's still kind of feeling the shock effects of something, or something was deeply traumatizing for somebody. Like, this could have been like PTSD. And I feel like this person just cannot talk about that. Okay, so I feel like someone here may be kind of closed off when it comes to like talking about past hardships or things that they've gone through. They may be kind of guarded or emotionally avoidant when it comes to that kind of stuff. I feel like they're open about other stuff, but just not that. Like, I don't know, this could be someone where you want them to open up about something, they just can't, or it's gonna, I don't know, it might like re-traumatize somebody or bring them back to, like, I feel like this person could still have nightmares about something, or they're still reliving something daily. Like, they just can't, they can't do that, is what I feel like. Tell me more about this King of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. Or actually, tell me about this Two of Swords reversed here regarding this King of Pentacles. Like, I'm hearing something about this person can't, you guys could be asking somebody to describe something to you, like, okay, you're in pain or whatever, or for example, let's say, for example, like, you're a therapist or a psychiatrist, this person's your patient, and they keep explaining this trauma, or that they keep having this pain to you, but this person, it's like you're telling them to describe something. Okay, describe this memory, or describe this dream, or describe this nightmare, or describe what it feels like when you start thinking about this thing, and literally somebody freezes up, like they cannot get the words out. It's like like somebody becomes mute when they try to explain their trauma, or they try to, like, I literally feel like someone gets paralyzed by fear or with something. Like, they just can't, I feel like somebody cannot explain something to you. Something just doesn't make sense. They just can't put it into words. Okay, so I don't know, Scorpio, you may have to be satisfied with just not knowing something in the next few days, or just you may have to be satisfied with an unfulfilling answer in the next few days, because there may not, like, this might be something that just has no cure, or there's just no reason why, it just is. Like, there's no further information on it. You just have to accept it as is. Okay, so some of y'all could be like trying to search for information, or trying to search for something to make sense, and you just may have to kind of like let that go and be okay with the fact that it may never make sense. It feels like this is very vague, whatever I'm saying. I don't really know what this is talking about. It feels like it's in regards to a person and trauma that you're just going to have to accept. It's either you accept it or you walk out, but you know, it feels like you can't really force something out of somebody. It's just not going to happen. So it feels like, Tell me more about this Ten of Swords here for Scorpio. I don't know if I should Keep clarifying this. Let's see. What's this Ten of Swords for this with this king? The Ten of Swords. Yeah, the Four of Cups. This is like disinterest. Like, I feel like, hold on. And let me get one more about this Two of Swords reversed. Like, it feels like, I feel like you're the one that has the interest, but like something keeps getting blocked or rejected. Like, there may be something that you want to learn more about, but you just can't. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what this is about, Scorpio. I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to try to dig. We're just going to leave that there. I see the High Priestess on the back, even though it's reversed. That kicks me out of the reading whenever I try to get too much info. What else can Scorpio expect in the next 48 hours? Okay, we got the Page of Wands. So this is a positive message. This could be like some good news coming in. What's this Page of Wands for Scorpio? Next 48. It feels like there's someone new coming in. There's going to be someone new that comes into your, like, I don't know. You guys could have had tunnel vision where you were only seeing like one possibility or one person. Like maybe you had tunnel vision, like there was only one way to do something. You guys, there could be like a new opportunity or a new person, a new potential coming in. Okay, it could be a person, it could be a thing, it could be it could be a person, or it could be like a new opportunity. So maybe you only saw one way to reach a certain goal, like I want to get married, so it has to be with this person. There may be a new love interest that shows up, like, oh, you're also an option, or yeah, I could try it your way. There's a different way to do something. Or this could be like you wanted to get to a certain goal, let's say monetarily or career wise, and you were hoping that this one way, this one vehicle that you've been using was going to take you all the way to that goal. But it's like you're opening up to new possibilities or new ways of doing something. Like maybe it's not going to be the way I envisioned or the way I thought. Maybe it's going to be something different. Okay, maybe something is not going to be like how I envisioned it or how I dreamed it to be. So the Emperor reversed is controlling energy, but it could also be an energy of like someone being like a little bit more flexible. So this could be you being a little bit more flexible with your journey, Scorpio, or being a little bit more flexible with something that could be causing you some kind of overwhelm or anxiety. Tell me more about this. Yeah, it feels like there's more than one way to do something. Like there's more than one way to do a relationship. There's more than one way to make this money. There's more than one way to live your life. There's more than one way to achieve the ideal goal of happiness or marriage. Like I feel like you guys could have been putting all your eggs into one basket, and that could have been causing you to feel overwhelmed. Like something could have been too much, or it just wasn't helping. I feel like, I don't know, it's like your mind, you're opening up your mind to different possibilities is what I feel like. Yeah, you guys could have been like restricting yourself, not really being creative with something, which caused you to feel kind of stuck or trapped, thinking that there was only one vehicle or only one method to get somewhere or to do something or to have something. But I don't know, I kind of see you opening to new ways of life. Like some of y'all, your belief systems might be changing, or your ideologies might be changing. Your ideas surrounding something might be changing. Like new things could be coming in. Like old outdated ideas might be leaving your brain, and new ideas might be coming in to take its place. Things that are more like flexible and less rigid or stubborn is what I feel like. I feel like there's something about an open mind. Okay, you guys could definitely be undergoing a tower when it comes to like your mind. I feel like your mental space is shifting. There could also be someone that's coming in that is very possessive, very controlling. Okay, there may be someone that has a problem. Like it could be an authority figure that has an issue with the decisions that you're making. You might be making different choices or different decisions for your life. Like it benefits you, and then this might be like a dad or an authority figure, someone that just likes power, that wants control, that wants things to be a certain way. Like someone wants things to be rigid and you want things to be experimental or flexible. It feels like you're trying to bend and somebody wants you to be like a straight rod. Okay, so there may be someone that you kind of clash with. You may clash with somebody based off of beliefs, based off of like mentality. I don't know if you and this person are from a different walk of life. You don't think the same, or I don't know, they're just not as open-minded as you. Okay, but you might be dealing with a rigid structure or a rigid person, and also your own internal rigid beliefs, and trying to like make those more malleable. Okay, so I don't know, I feel like you're dealing with a lot. Okay, is what I feel like. You could be dealing with internal blockages and also external blockages. Okay, internal mental blockages and also external blockages, like people, like if this is about a connection with somebody, mental blocks could definitely block the connection, like beliefs. That's what it feels like. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I'm hearing someone could be calling the police. There could be like some kind of neighborhood brawl or something like in your neighborhood, in your area, where somebody here is calling the police. It could be like a kid that just exposes everything that's been going on in the neighborhood, and this person's calling the cops on their parents. There could be some drama in your neighborhood. You know, the Chariot card gives me like police energy sometimes, so be mindful. So, well, I don't think it has anything to do with you, but you know, you might get woken up by it, like by the cops showing up, like Popo here. Okay, but that's what I got. All right, that's what I got for you. I was about to call you Leo for some reason, and I was about to call you Gemini, but that's what I got for you, Scorpio. That's been your message. I hope that helps you, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye, guys.